Killingworth, Connecticut, has a rich history that intertwines with the early colonial period of New England. Here's an extended overview based on available historical records. Early settlement and indigenous peoples. 1663, the area now known as Killingworth was settled by Europeans. Initially, it was part of a plantation called Hammonasset, named after the local Native American tribe, the Hammonassets. The Hammonassets lived along the shore between what is now known as the East River and the Connecticut River. They were known to be a peaceful tribe, and remnants of their presence include burial grounds and shell mounds. 1667, the General Court in Hartford named this plantation Kenilworth, after the birthplace in England of Edward Griswold, one of the first settlers. The name evolved over time to Killingworth. Colonial expansion. 1669, Uncas, sachem of the Mohegan, and his son Joshua relinquished their rights to the land to the settlers of Killingworth. 1700s, settlement in the northern section of Killingworth began, leading to the town's division into two ecclesiastical societies in 1735 to accommodate the growing population and the difficulty of traveling long distances for church services. This division was into the North, or Second, Society, which is present-day Killingworth, and the South, or First, Society, which became Clinton in 1838. 1701, Killingworth became historically significant as the birthplace of what would eventually become Yale University. The Reverend Abraham Pearson, Yale's first president, taught some of the first classes in his home in what is now Clinton, part of original Killingworth. Development and notable events. 1703, the town received its patent or Act of Incorporation from the General Assembly, officially establishing its boundaries. 18th century, the town was involved in the American Revolution, holding town meetings to discuss rights and prepare for war against British tyranny. Killingworth also had a role in early industrial activities, including a paper mill, flour mills, saw mills, an axe handle factory, a store, a tannery, and a meat market by the late 19th century. 1838, the separation of Clinton from Killingworth was formalized along ecclesiastical lines, reducing the size of Killingworth but defining its modern boundaries. 19th century, Killingworth experienced population fluctuations, with a peak in the early 19th century, followed by declines due to westward migration for better farming lands. The late 19th century saw an influx of European immigrants. The town was among the last in the area to receive modern amenities like the telephone, paved roads, and electricity. 20th century and beyond. 1930s to 1950s, the population hit a low point in 1930 with 482 residents but began to rise again in the 1950s with suburban development, aided by the construction of the Connecticut Turnpike. This period marked a shift from a predominantly agricultural community to a residential one, attracting people from cities with its rural charm and good school system. Recent years, Killingworth has maintained its rural and historical character while growing slowly. The town has several historical landmarks, like the Old Town Hall from 1881 and one-room schoolhouses from the 19th century, now museums. The town's governance includes a board of selectmen and a town meeting system, reflecting its historical New England governance structure.